So our next award tonight is the Philip Mitchell Alumni Service Award. The Philip Mitchell Alumni Service Award recognizes an individual who has significantly contributed to the area of public service by sharing or volunteering his or her talent, time, and resources on behalf of the university. Philip Mitchell, a 1943 journalism graduate, endowed this Alumni Service Award in 1981. The 2022 Philip Mitchell Alumni Service Award recognizes Mark Poblete. Mark's nominator wrote, "Having worked with Mark in a volunteer capacity for the Penn State Alumni Blue Band Association for more than 5 years, I have seen firsthand his tireless efforts to support and promote the Pennsylvania State University and the Penn State Alumni Association. Mark began his devoted involvement in student life and volunteerism as a student at Penn State. He was a proud and active member of the Penn State Marching Blue Band and the Pride of the Lions pep band. Mark served on the Penn State Homecoming Committee from 2005 to 2006, including serving as a Homecoming Committee overall chair in 2006. As an alumnus, he served as a communications chair of the inaugural TEDx PSU event in 2010. Mark's involvement in and dedication to the Penn State Alumni Association is extensive. His work is connecting students and alumni, his creativity and innovative ideas, his work to increase membership, and his fundraising efforts can be seen throughout various organizations within the Alumni Association. His passion and dedication to Penn State and the Penn State Alumni Association is truly unmatched. The service Mark continually affords the Penn State community will benefit its members now and into the future, and it is always for the glory of dear old state. It is my honor to congratulate my friend, Mark Poblete, on receiving the 2022 Philip Mitchell Alumni Service Award.
All right, so a little over 18 years ago, I applied for a position as a student on the homecoming committee here at Penn State. It was Tara Smith was the communication chair at the time, and she welcomed me into a role that I thought was just about building a web page. Remember Webmasters? And it ended up being a lifelong relationship for this Alumni Association. 7 years later, Prerna Dewal and Paul Horn invited me to serve on the board of the IST Alumni Society, and eventually as its president. They put their trust and their confidence in a relative newcomer, and that trust led me to learn even more about the value of partnerships and the incredible potential possible through all of our affiliate groups. Now, when I joined Alumni Council, I was fortunate to serve under the mentorship of so many incredible folks, none more than Mr. Sean Manderson. Now, for those of you who know Sean, you know his integrity, his passion, and his ability to uplift and bring people together, and those are all things that he instilled in me. He's a perfect example of not just leaving an organization better than he found it, but also leaving people better than he found them. And then when Sue Delanco, who was the chair of our homecoming committee for the Alumni Blue Band Association, reached out to me, she invited me to shadow her and learn what it takes to invite our alumni back for homecoming every year. She taught me the values of relationship building and teamwork, and taught me the courage to innovate and disrupt what was a long-standing and really successful event. And for those of you who've been in that type of a role, you know how really easy it is to change something around here and how really accessible our alumni are to change. So that went really well. Now at this point, when I took over as homecoming chair, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out that I didn't do it alone. My co-chair for the past 8 years, my partner, my inspiration, the one who's taught me more than anything else, and yes, she's here tonight, my wife Carol, has been there through it all. I am truly grateful to the Mitchell family for their generosity in establishing this award. I'm truly grateful to the Awards Committee of Alumni Council for finding me worthy of being its 2022 recipient. But when I think about it, it's not an individual award. It really is a group reward. Tara and Prerna and Paul, Sean and Sue, and so many others gave me opportunities not only to succeed, but occasionally to fail. They put their trust in me to live the values that make our Alumni Association the greatest in the world. And I'd wager that every single other person in this room has a list of names and a list of moments just like that. Moments and names that made you the volunteer that you are tonight. So to express their gratitude for them and for all of the other leaders who have inspired and mentored us, Carol and I are really excited to announce that tonight we're committing the financial support to create a new volunteer award starting next year, one intended to recognize the leaders who go out of their way to welcome in the next generation of leaders, to lay the foundation for the future of our Alumni Association, either on an individual or on a collective level. And we can't wait to hear the stories that come out of that. We can't wait to celebrate them in the years to come. We're making this commitment because service to the Penn State Alumni Association begins with service to each other. And while that service may just begin with a simple invitation to get involved, I think all of us can agree it can lead to so much more. And so on behalf of Carol, thank you very much for this honor and this recognition. Thank you for everything that you do for Penn State. And we are Penn State. Thank you.